Hello guys and welcome back to CryptoShark News. It was some weeks or months ago I uploaded my latest video and a lot has happened since then, and I will go over the past news that has been, and also I will explain to you the extreme fear we are in the Bitcoin market right now. And also I will share some information about big Bitcoin holders that potentially has manipulated the market. And I will also go over the previous bull runs so we can get a bigger understanding about how the bull runs actually look like, because I believe that we still are in this bull run. There are some signs that we are not in it, but yeah, we will find out. I will show you. So make sure to watch this video to the very end, because the information I will share to you will make a lot of sense. And also don't forget to hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel and press the bell button so you don't miss out on any important update in the future. So let's get right into the content. Hello and welcome back to this important video. We will start with this recent news that came out, and this was the beginning of the downfall from the 60k levels of Bitcoin. That was the all-time high of 64k, I think. Bitcoin plunges 12% after Elon Musk tweets that Tesla will not accept it as payment. And I will play this clip for 1 minute and we will listen to what they have to say.
All plunging overnight, and the techno-king of Tesla is to blame. Yes, the Tesla CEO, Elon Musk, announcing that the company is suspending taking payments in Bitcoin. Musk says this is due to Bitcoin's impact on the environment. Christine Romans joins me now. Words never fail me, and they fail me. What do we think of this?
You know, look, this is a real U-turn, as you say, for him. He has been saying that you know, the wave of the future will be crypto, and that it's good for the future. And now he's saying, well, it's good for the future. It will get legitimacy among, you know, conventional financial people. But I am focused on the cryptocurrencies that have less of an environmental impact as Bitcoin. He says cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, but this cannot be done to a detriment to the economy or the environment. Surprise, surprise, we knew, right? We all have known that mining for Bitcoin is incredibly energy intensive. And the idea of using cryptocurrency as a down payment or to buy an energy efficient car, there's a contradiction there that many people have pointed out many times. We don't know. The company's not saying whether he is just now learning of these environmental concerns or what in fact is prompting this change from February, when they said they were going to be investing $1.5 billion in their balance sheet in crypto, and also that they would be taking these down payments. Or taking payments for their cars in crypto. You know, he's been very public and very kind of off the cuff about crypto. You know, let's listen to him on Saturday night.
So is this really the truth that they are telling us, that Elon Musk made the price go down? I was following this pretty much on Twitter because that Elon Musk made the announcement on his Twitter, and the days after this announcement everyone started to doubt that Tesla still hold their Bitcoin because the price was going fast down, and the speculating began that Tesla had started to sell all their Bitcoins, and that we were just going down and down and down. And some days after, Elon Musk answered a tweet that people didn't need to speculate anymore, and that Tesla still hold all of their Bitcoin purchases that was made before this year. So I also believe that the media, or maybe the owners of the media, is manipulating a little bit, because as I said, I'm following the Bitcoin market on a daily basis, and also the media on a daily basis, and we can see some things that for example, when the Bitcoin price is in the top, and when it was in the 60k levels, the media is hyping it up, so all people jump into it, and then after they come with scary news, and everyone gets scared. And I will go into this with the fear that is on the market, because I will show you the difference with the fear and greed index that we can see later in this video, so you can decide for yourself if I'm telling the truth here or what you want to believe. And when the Bitcoin price falls, the media just drops a lot of fake news that has nothing to do with the Bitcoin price in the long term. For you that don't know, Bitcoin is highly volatile, and that means that nothing goes up 50 or 60% or 200% without having a correction. If you have that big uptrend for certain things, you will see 30, 40, 50% corrections on the way. And we will go to the next news that they dropped after this, after the Elon dump. So, Bitcoin falls 7% after China reportedly bans banks from cryptocurrency businesses. This made the price fall in Bitcoin again, and we had another sell-off, and I think we were going to like 42 or 43k with this news. And we also went under the 21 exponential moving average on the weekly. I will go into that soon also and show you what that means. And I actually do not fear that the governments want to ban Bitcoin or similar, because Bitcoin is built so that you can't ban it. Everyone in the world can use cryptocurrency in some way, and it's when they say that they want to ban or try to ban Bitcoin, it shows us something, that Bitcoin has some true value in the end. And then we go to the last big news, that's last big fake news that they were releasing. Big investors are switching out of Bitcoin and into traditional gold as inflation fears heat up, JP Morgan says. And at this day when this news was released, I was actually watching the gold price and the Bitcoin price, and I saw that on this day the gold price was spiking up, because the gold price broke a resistance line that has been for months, and that actually helped to get the gold price up with this news, what I believe. And I wouldn't put so much truth into JP Morgan, as they previously have been charged for manipulating the gold price. So guys, there are a lot of fake news going on there to push down the price. That's what I believe. So the big investors can jump in at a lower price. And when they spread this news, a lot of people get very scared. A lot of people bought on 55 or 60k, and now it's going down to 40, 30k, and they lose their hope, they sell it, and then they maybe miss the next move. That's why I'm always telling you to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. That means that if you have, for example, $1,000, buy $100 each week or $50 each week. So if you do that, the corrections that happen has less impact on your total investment. So next up, I will go into why I believe that the price was manipulated by big Bitcoin holders. In front of your eyes, you see the supply held by entities with balance 1k to 10k of Bitcoin. And what you can see here is that when the price reached 39,000 US dollars in February, you can see that the big guys, the whales that has pushed the market up, was starting to sell their bitcoins. And what you can see when they started to sell their bitcoins, the price is going sideways. And this is due because in this time here, what you could see in the news is Bitcoin is up 600%, and Bitcoin is on the $55,000, $60,000. It was only good news for Bitcoin and nothing bad at all. And as soon as the dump started here, it started with the Elon Musk, as I told you before, Elon Musk tweet. And you can see already before the whales that hold a large amount of bitcoins was starting to sell before the news. So you can see that this is, with this chart you can see that this is a truly manipulated thing. So the big guys can jump in lower and earn a lot of more money. Think about it for yourself. If you have a lot of money, it is very easy to manipulate the market, and Bitcoin is a free market and it's still very early. So that means that it is a target for manipulating the price in the short run. And I believe that when the Bitcoin price in the future, in the coming 5 years or so, when it will hit maybe 1 million US dollar and so, it will be harder and harder to manipulate the price like this. So next up I will show you this chart here. It's the Bitcoin versus the US dollar on the weekly time frame. So each of these candlesticks right here is representing 1 week. And I have one important indicator here. It's the 21 exponential moving average. And that means that this moving average takes the 21 recent candles into consideration, and it puts more weight into the most recent candles. So one thing I would like to show you here, if we go back and zoom in here in 2013 here, you will see that after down here at $13, $19, $20, when we went over this 21 exponential moving average, we saw first a pump of 10x the price, and then we went back for a little while, but you see we didn't pass this 21 exponential moving average, and then we went up. We literally went parabolic right up to $1,100, like a 20x in this bull run right here. And remember that these bull runs or these price actions comes after the Bitcoin halvings. If you don't know anything about the Bitcoin halvings and how that work, I have previous videos that will show up in the end of this video that you can watch, so you get a better understanding of why that's important for the Bitcoin price action. And you can see after that we went under the 21 exponential moving average, and we tried to get back up, and then we went down, and this was a sign of the beginning of the bear market right here. Okay, so we will go into the 2016-2017 here. We zoom out a little bit, and as you can see, as soon here in the middle of 2015, and here in the beginning of 2016, here in December 2015, we went above this 21 moving average again, and since then we went up, and you see we never crossed this line. And we had first a pump. You can see we had a pump from $400 up to $3,000, and then we went back to $1,500, $1,800 here. Almost a 50% correction. We can see, yeah, almost a 40% correction. Here you see after that we went up 40% correction, and after that we went completely parabolic to the upside to 19,650. And you can see the same thing happened after this bull run. We went down, we pushed through the 21 weekly EMA, and you see what's happened after that. We went into the bear market, and then we go further in here. You see we passed this once again. We got a pump up to 14,000, nothing super special here, and then we went back under it again. And then here in May 2020 we had the Bitcoin halving again. We went up over the 21 EMA, and you see we didn't cross it. But wait, here is what I talked about in the beginning of the video with the bearish signal here. We have crossed the 21 EMA already, and that has been an alarming news the past week, that some people believe that the bull market is over for Bitcoin in this halving session. But there is something that you can see here in this chart that changes my mind and a lot of other people's minds a lot. If you look at the previous ones, you can see a more spike price action when it went a lot more higher up, and then it pumped down a lot. What you can see here is that you got a pumped up, and then you see consolidation in the top. Maybe that's a sign that this isn't the top. And if you put this up here, we had a 50% correction. And also we need to take into consideration that we probably have big investors that is manipulating the price, and these big investors maybe didn't do that in the same way back in 2017 and 2013. So what I believe is that we cannot stay under this 21 exponential moving average forever. I think that maybe we need to come back over this in the coming weeks or months for it to not be over. And of course, this is not financial advice. You need to do your own research about this. This is, of course, speculation in the history of the Bitcoin price. So as the last topic of this video, I will show you the fear and greed index. And we are right now, as you can see on this indicator here, in extreme fear. And you know what they say, when the market is extremely fearful, you should be greedy. Because when the market is extremely fearful, a lot of weak hands that don't hodl or don't understand the bigger concept of the market sells their holdings. So we will go down to this in-depth indicator down here, or chart. Press here on X. You can see that we are in the same extreme fear that we had when we had the corona dump last year. And you can see what's happening when we have these high values of extreme fear. After a while they come to an end and the price goes up again and we get greed instead. You can see only up here in February, December and March we had a lot of greed in the market. And when we have a lot of greed in the market, you can see we were in the top of the greed here. When we have this much greed, a correction is often coming in the near future. You should keep that in mind. I will leave a link to this site down below. So if you want to check out this in the future, you should save the link and take this into consideration when you invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. So guys, do you believe that this is the end of this bull market cycle? I certainly do not believe that this is the end, because in the other bull markets we've reached a much higher price target if you calculated the percentage that we're gone up after the halving. I would like to know what you think, so leave a comment down below with your price prediction of this bull market, or if it's already over. And this is also it for this video, and I would like to thank you very much for watching to the very end. And don't forget to press the like button if you haven't done so yet, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell button so you don't miss out on future upcoming videos, so you can stay updated in the Bitcoin atmosphere. And on the screen right now you will see a link to a previous video I've made that explains more about the Bitcoin halvings. So until next time, take care and bye bye.